Campaigns, gunshots and blood. The US presidential race has now seen an assassination attempt on the frontrunner. Donald Trump is safe now, but not without a shot in his right ear. And over 8 hours later, we finally have a name for the subject involved in the shooting. In the most significant development in the past 8 hours since the assassination attempt, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, has identified 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks as the subject involved in Donald Trump's attempted assassination. The FBI is still investigating the matter as the motive of the subject is still unknown. Crooks was killed by security officials after he opened fire at the former president. The gunman reportedly positioned himself 130 yards away from the stage at Butler Farm Showgrounds, where Trump was addressing a rally. The FBI has called the shooting an assassination attempt, adding that it is still an active crime scene. Public records show Thomas Matthew Crooks was registered to vote as a Republican, but made a small donation to a Democratic-aligned group in 2021. FBI officials say they are still working feverishly as the shooter's motive is unclear even now. This is how the incident unfolded. Loud bangs were heard at the rally. Footage showed Trump grimace and then raise a hand to his right ear before ducking. And then came the Secret Service agents who covered the former president and rushed him off the stage soon after. Blood could be seen on Trump's ear and face. A video surfacing on social media shows a Secret Service sniper allegedly firing on the shooter. Earlier, the Secret Service said Trump is safe and that measures for his protection have been implemented. Trump's spokesperson, Stephen Chung, also said that he is fine and is being checked out at a local medical facility. Now, the Secret Service confirmed that the shooter was neutralized by them soon after, but there is speculation on whether he died from a self-inflicted gunshot or he was shot by someone else during the incident. An attendee was also killed during the incident. According to the Secret Service, one rally attendee is dead and 2 are critically injured. The Secret Service has also confirmed that the shooter was outside the venue. He fired multiple shots from an elevated position before he was killed by agents. Multiple law enforcement officials have referred to the shooter as a sniper. The New York City Police Department has increased its presence at Trump Tower and other sensitive locations around the city. The NYPD will also increase security at 40 Wall Street, Foley Square and City Hall, Trump Tower in Manhattan, which is already under the watch of the NYPD, even though Trump seldom visits his former residence. The incident came after a busy day of campaigning for both Trump and President Joe Biden. In an address from Delaware, Biden condemned the shooting, saying there's no place in America for this kind of violence. Trump has said in a Truth Social statement he knew immediately that something was wrong. He said he heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin, quote unquote. Trump said he was shot and hit by a bullet in the upper part of the right ear, adding that it is incredible that such an act can take place in the US. Now, the people at the campaign rally in Pennsylvania reacted with horror at the shooting that took place. One person among the crowd was hit by the bullet and was killed. Let's listen in to some reactions from the crowd.
We've just gone to another level as far as our support for Trump. You know, they talked about a shot being heard around the world. Well, that was the shot. And I think that whoever did that, whatever faction, and I think on the Democratic side, you've overplayed your hand, because now there's going to be more people that are going to be supporting President Trump.
And all I can say is thank the Lord there was a breeze. Because if it was 1.5 miles away, that moved over from here to here. Okay, so not that I know anything about shooting from 1.5 miles. Whoever that was, there's a breach of security, and that needs to be fixed. And if that breach was accidental, we need to patch that hole. If that breach was intentional, well, that's treason, and that person goes to Guantanamo Bay, and their head becomes a soccer ball.
First it was shock, and then I'm ticked off. And now we're going to take it, just like my friend said, to another level. And we are going to fight, just like he said, fight. We're going to fight. He is going to be elected, and we're going to get him there. We're going to take him there.
I'm ashamed, actually, of the United States and kind of where we are right now. I just feel like our country is at a lull and at a low, and that your first response would be to try to kill somebody is pretty devastating.
Well, we're just in shock. We obviously went to Twitter and checked immediately, and somebody had sent her a text message and couldn't believe it, because at that time we just didn't know, like when it just said he had been shot, you know, you didn't know the severity of it.